What's that? Lord, don't mind my head. Matter of fact, be right back. Back. Had to get this somewhat situated. What was that, y'all, man? I'm back. Not gonna lie, I've been gone for a minute. But listen, it's a reason for that.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Been doing a lot of work lately. I should have came back during the summer, but during the summer I was grinding. I'm not gonna lie, doing football stuff and handling some school stuff. So yeah, but I promise I'm gonna be more consistent. That's on me, honestly. So yeah. Well, update. Honestly, y'all really ain't missed much. Well, y'all missed something, but not much. I joined an organization. I joined base on campus. So that's one thing I didn't join on campus. Let's see. Sophomore now. Well, for some people, most of y'all already know that, but people that don't know, I'm a sophomore now in college. Still in the first semester, almost done. Birthday next weekend, so about to be 20. And what else? And sadly, but still grateful for it because still got the opportunity. Still to walk on. I ain't get my scholarship yet, but we still working. We still praying for that, so we still, want to grind for that. But otherwise, that's really about it. My face right now a little messed. I ain't say messed up. It's broken out because I've been stressing back exams. Not gonna lie, but say we passing them. We getting through it. We studying, doing what we gotta do. Following Monday, and also I'm host. Well, they ain't never posted yet, but we already spoke about it. We doing a bake sale in the quad. I'm doing my brownies. I'm doing fudge brownies, chocolate chip brownies. What else? Oreo brownies, and it's gonna be Oreo brownie, but I'm mixing it with chocolate chip. So it's gonna be, a bunch of treats. Ain't gonna be nothing crazy. It'll be my prices that I normally price. So ain't gonna be no crazy prices. But otherwise, that's gonna be smooth. And yeah. But further ado, since I'm just not coming back, I'll just hit y'all with a story time. We gonna talk about last year. Cause it's a story I never said. I never told about it. So, well, I told my people because obviously, my teammates, my coaches already know this, and like a few people, but otherwise, ain't nobody else know this. So last year around this time, I had, but it was like mid-October from last year. So I'm doing my exam. We still doing exams and stuff like that. I'm doing Bio 101. I ain't gonna lie, the lab was easy. The lecture was hard. So I couldn't miss no class in that lecture. I couldn't. So I'm like, all right. Then at that time, we was practicing in early morning. So we started practice at like 5:55 in the morning. 5:55, 6 o'clock in the morning. We get done around 8 o'clock. Like 8 o'clock, 8:15. My class didn't start till, well, for some days, it didn't start till 9 o'clock. And some days it didn't start till like about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So on that day of practice, it was like just regular early morning practice. But I had started to get sick. Like, I started feeling bad. So I went to the doctor the first time. At first, they told me they told me I had a respiratory infection. So I'm like, okay. I went to the doctor that told me, I went to my trainers. My trainers told me that first. Well, they ain't told me, but they gave me some medicine that wasn't working. So then I went to the doctor. When I went to the doctor, what happened? Yeah, I went to the doctor. They diagnosed me with that. Then I left from over that window, get some medicine. So I started taking the medicine. I was on that medicine for about a week. I still wasn't feeling no better. Still wasn't feeling no better. I was coughing hard, but it wasn't giving symptoms of respiratory. It's giving symptoms of bronchitis. So in my head, I'm thinking, all right, I got bronchitis. So I waited for about a week when I took all the medicine for what they quote unquote say that I had. So I'm like, all right, I done took the medicine. I'm still feeling bad. I went back to hunting. Mind you, I'm still practicing. I'm pushing through it. And the only reason why I was pushing through it, because I want to say a couple of weeks, from that time, a week or two from that day, we were gonna have the little freshman scrimmage, like a walk-on scrimmage, like we normally have on bye weeks. So we had 2 bye weeks because we played a week 0 game last year. So this was the first scrimmage, and since I'm a freshman, it was like my first time, showing the coaches on what I could do. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I can't sit this out. I can't, no. I have to push through. So I'm like, all right, I gotta do this. We gotta do it. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I want to say a couple of days passed by. I went back to my trainer. He was like, I said, we gotta send you back to the doctor. I said, what you mean you gotta send me back to the doctor? He was like, are you not feeling better? I'm like, bro, I don't feel like going back to the doctor. I'm not gonna lie, I don't. But I'm like, all right. So I went back to the doctor. I went back to the same hospital. My life. I had to go to a different hospital. Different hospital. I had to go back to a different hospital. I went because the first time when I went to urgent care, the little urgent care that we got on campus, that's who told me I had respiratory. Never again. I'm never going back. I'm sorry. I'm never going back with that. So, second time, he told me to go to urgent care. I said, all right. I went back to urgent care. They told me I had, what they told me? They said I had bronchitis now. I'm like, y'all say I had that and I had this. So I'm like, all right. So I left from over there. I told my trainer, like, they said I got bronchitis. I'm about to go to Memorial Hospital that they got in Lake Charles. So I book an appointment with the trainers to get, to go ahead and see what was on. Went over there, they say the same thing. I had bronchitis. And you already know what they do when they trying to test you for bronchitis. Because at first they gonna test you for COVID, then they gonna test you for mostly everything, bro. That stuff was so aggravating. They had to put that. I think they did 2 things. They put that thing in my nose. That thing felt like it was up here in my eye. I felt that. I want to say they did that. Then after that, they had. I want to say what they had to do. Like I want to say they had to see the back of your throat to see if it's whatchamacallit, like they got inflammation or something back there to see the bronchitis and stuff. Boy, dang that throw up. I'm like because I ain't been I don't get sick that often, so for me to be sick that bad, that was messing over me. I'm not gonna lie. Then I want to say so they did that. They came back to him the same thing. I got bronchitis. So I'm like, all right, cool. So the second week, this is going on into the second week of me being sick. I want to say, mind you, the first week I was in here dying. The second week, boy, you could have stick a nail in me at that point. I couldn't do it. I couldn't go. Bro, that stuff was so aggravating. Bro, then it was already cold in the morning, so I barely. Imagine you got the helmet on, you got the pads on, you're already coughing, your nose being stopped up, and you barely, you're already running, doing everything full speed, and you're already hurting, you barely could breathe. So I'm like, bro. And I'm taking, even though I'm taking the medicine and the allergy medicine and stuff like that, for me, for it to help me, that stuff better even working. It better work, it was working. It felt like it went away for a little bit. It went away enough because luckily enough, after like after I went that second time, they gave me after I went that second time, they gave me the medicine. I took the medicine. It wasn't working automatically, but I started to feel a little better. So I'm like, all right. We had a scrimmage. So that week, we had the scrimmage. I'm still feeling a little sick, but I played the scrimmage. Scrimmage, I did well. I got me a pick, got me some tackles. Everything was smooth. Then the following week, like 3 days after that scrimmage, that's when I started feeling bad again. I was like, bro. So I started feeling bad again. Mind you, throughout that time, I was throwing up. I was throwing up. I had fever. I had all type of stuff. I was messed up. For 3 weeks, I was messed up. Then they had gave me they gave me some more medicine. They gave me some to deal with the stuff. I took it. Then all of a sudden, I started feeling bad again. I went back to the doctor. They sent me back to the doctor. They told me I had pneumonia now. I said, bro. I'm talking to the doctor. I'm like, doctor, you gotta get me right, bro. I forgot the doctor's name, but I was like, bro, you gotta get me right. I'm tired of coming back here. I'm sorry. It's not even job. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm tired. I'm hurting. I can't do this. He was like, I'm gonna get you right, man. I'm gonna get you right. So he gave me some more medicine. He gave me a stronger dose. He gave me more. What he get? Not steroids. Yeah, steroids. Like I think, yeah, cause he got medicine. Steroids. Cause I needed to take that to get rid of it. So he gave me some more medicine. He gave me a higher dosage. So after he gave me a higher dosage, that's when I started to shake back and stuff like that. Also, I forgot to tell y'all that. Due to me being sick and stuff like that, some days I couldn't go to class. And it caused me to miss that bio one-on-one lecture. I had to drop that. Not gonna lie. I had to drop it. I took it in the spring. I passed it in the spring. But I had to drop it the first. I had to drop it the first semester because I had, the first exam messed over me. I'm not gonna lie. Second exam, I did decently well. The third exam, that's when we got to, the midterm. So I had, a C in the class. But I think I needed to pass with I think I needed to pass with a C or a D in that class. I had to pass with a D. Because it was just bio 101. I had to pass with a D. So I'm like, honestly. But I already got a C. And I know if I would have failed that midterm, because I wasn't in the lecture, so I couldn't study. So I didn't know nobody in the class. None of my teammates was in there, so I couldn't take the class. I couldn't get the notes from nobody. So I'm like, I'm just gonna drop this. Honestly, I'd rather drop this, and I'd rather drop this than have my GPA fall. Not gonna lie. So I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna take this next semester. So I dropped it and I took it next semester. I passed it. So I'm like, alright, cool. I passed it with, I think a B. Yeah, I passed it with a B. So it worked out in the end. But now I gotta take bio 225 lab and lecture this spring. And for people that take bio, no, that ain't that easy. So pray for me. But yeah, though, man, that was the story on how I got sick. That was the worst I've ever been. That was the first time I got sick in college, and I'm already 3 hours from home. So that made it even worse. So I really was on my own. I had to depend on my team. Not my teammate. I had to depend on the trainers. And at the time, this one I just started talking to my old lady that I had just started talking to my old lady around this time from last year. So she was kind of helping me through the stuff. But yeah, though. But that's a welcome back video. Did a little story time. That's gonna be it. I'm probably gonna drop another video after this, so y'all can watch. Since it's Halloween, I'll probably say one of my, I ain't say horror stories, but scary stories that I had either heard or been through. So since Halloween, I'm gonna drop that. So yeah. But catch y'all next time, man.